And then I threw to it and caught a flounder. Oh my gosh, what is that? What is that? Getting started on an afternoon trip. Timed it to where I'm getting here right as the tide is switching and it's going to start going out. I'm starting in the back of a creek. I'm not sure if it's going to be productive back here or not, but I wanted to give it a try. I'm still learning this area, learning it's a different fishery than what I'm used to. But I'm just going to be fishing some artificial around, covering water, trying to get a feel for what's going on. I'm not really seeing a ton of bait in here, which isn't a good sign. I did mark some bait when I first put in. They were little menhaden and I saw a couple of them flipping. But yeah, I'm just going to cover some water, fish some high percentage areas, current breaks and whatnot, and see if I can find potentially some flounder and redfish. That's what I think I'm mostly looking for today. It is still North Carolina flounder season, so I can keep one if I catch a good one. But yeah, for now I'm not expecting much right off the bat until that tide starts to move, but then I think things should pick up. Little point right here. There's just not much current because that tide hasn't really started moving yet, but I got nothing better to do, so I'm gonna fish. Okay, lizards. So we got life. Oh wow, I think he's dead. Look at that. Sorry, buddy. Not that sorry though. These guys are quite a nuisance. Oh yeah, yeah, he's dead. Exploring a new place today. My plan is to try to catch some flounder and redfish. I'm probably mostly going to use artificial, but I did bring a cast net so I can net some mullet if I find some areas that I feel like definitely are holding flounder. Sometimes you need live bait to trick them when the water's warm. Probably just going to throw this guy around, just a 5-inch jerk shad. That's kind of what I always use, just some sort of natural color that's somewhat close to looking like a bait fish. I don't think it matters all that much what you use, as long as you present it properly. And another thing that I really like to do, yeah, that stuff's really good, especially on trout and flounder. The tide is high slack right now, and I'm just waiting for it to switch, and then I should be able to target some fish that are staging up, waiting for some food to be pushed out by that outgoing tide. I've seen a little bit of bait, not a bunch, so I'm gonna keep moving around until I find some areas that feel like they have more life, because there's just not a ton of life right where I'm at right now. I know for a fact that at some point right here is good. I don't know if it's this time of year, I don't know if it's this tide. At some point, this is good. I'm sure there's gonna be somebody watching this video that's caught fish right here. Just not much tide. Still waiting on that tide. Not good. At some point, the water has to leave. There we go. Oh, that was the desired species, and he got off because I'm a dummy. Well, I didn't really do anything wrong. I just didn't hook him great, I guess. Makes me feel a little better though. Might catch a few. Well, there's the other fish that I was planning to catch. Man, he's really pretty too. He's a little guy, but really pretty one. Real orange, bright blue tail. Don't flop, buddy. Anyway, I'm gonna have to get him back real quick, but he's really pretty. Little guy though. Well, this makes a lot of sense. Evidently, there are two places with the same name in coastal North Carolina, and I looked at a tide chart for one of them. I was really confused as to why the tide had not started falling, and I looked it up and looked at the other place. But I found the right one of these two, and yeah, tide was high an hour ago instead of 3 hours ago. So that makes a lot of sense, and it also makes me feel a little better because I'm not catching anything. Hooked that one flounder, but the tide should be rolling here eventually. I'm gonna be out here a little later than I thought I'd have to be, but I'm gonna give it a go. Feeling a little better, feeling a little less like I'm losing my mind. Whoa, what is that? Is it a ray? Nice flounder. That doesn't make any sense though. Cause there's like a stingray or something. Okay. Wow. That was super weird. I don't even know why that fish was here or anything. Okay, well, we caught one. He's not all that big, but man, that was weird. There was like a, I guess it was a cow nose ray, but yeah, there it is right there. But I don't see two wingtips come out. I only see one. I don't know what that is. And then I threw to it and caught a flounder. Oh my gosh. What is that? What is that? I think it's an eagle ray. But why is only one wingtip coming up? That was wild. What is going on? Yeah, he had, I saw the white spots on him. So I guess it was an eagle ray. I think that's what that's called. It was super cool. I mean, it's kind of a point right here where I just caught this fish, and like the current's doing some interesting stuff. There's some bait here, but I've fished a lot of places that are like this and haven't caught any yet. Probably gonna be keeping this one even though he's not very big, because right now the fishing is no bueno. No bueno. Okay, well, we got one if nothing else. I mean, he's not bad. We'll see how long he is. It's not a bad fish. He is, oh yeah, he's 18 inches long. I mean, that's definitely good enough to keep. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Try to spin him around here. Get a look at him. Yeah. Oh! That eagle ray thingy is still around. I sure as hell hope that's what that is. Sure hope that's what that is. He keeps checking me out, I know that. Okay. Get this ice out. Pop his gills. Oh my gosh. He's trying to get away. Okay. that was the last fish I caught on that outing. The flounder season here where I'm located was pretty challenging. We had a big storm come through right in the middle of the flounder season, and it muddied up pretty much all the inshore waters. And so that made it really hard to catch flounder because they are sight feeders. So I had to work pretty hard to try to catch any. And this was a different outing that I went and attempted to catch another one. I think we got one more after this. Probably shouldn't have thrown quite that close, but we'll try. And work our way up and around. Ooh, that was a smaller predator. Ate a shrimp right there. Hopefully the oysters aren't too bad here. I mean, it's shallow, but I know flounder have no problem going shallow for some food. So I'm just fishing an oyster bar that kind of makes a point, and I'm extremely methodically working a live mullet around every little nook and cranny of this thing because, like I said, that water was dirty from the storms, and so you pretty much just had to hit a flounder right in the head with your bait in order to get a bite. There we go. That's gonna be him. Letting him eat it though. I believe it's him. Should we get him? Oh no. It's a little baby redfish, and he gulleted that hook. Oh, no, he didn't. Well, that's just not good. Thought I finally had my flounder. Not good. Well, I worked around in what seemed to me like some high percentage flounder areas, and I was dragging that live mullet, but that water, as you can kind of see, it just was not clear. And so those flounder, if they can't see your bait, they're not really going to find it. And I ended up getting out into some deeper water and just drifting just to see if I could maybe stumble across one, because I tried as hard as I could around these points and it just was not happening. There he is. What do we have? We got something big. It is not a flounder. Redfish, sizable redfish. Gotta be a big red. Still haven't been able to tell what it is. Yeah, it looks like a redfish. Well, you know. It's a nice one. Come here, bub. Wow, he's mad. Holy cow. Oh, there we go. This fish is angry. As most redfish are, but he's really mad. Whoa. I can't get this one to give up. Wow. Got him. He might. I don't think he's over. He's right at it. It's a pretty sizable one. Oh yeah. That would be a good tournament redfish right there. 26 and a little bit, looks like to me. Yeah, we're gonna take this one because he probably swallowed the hook anyway. Yeah, because I let him swim forever because I was hoping he was a flounder. But that's my last mullet, and I'm done for the day. Pretty lackluster day. Having some lackluster days trying to figure this place out, but I don't know. That bite feels like a little bit of a clue. Some deeper water, hard bottom, and it means that I may have been fishing those shallower spots on too low of a tide, and those fish that I was catching up on those spots have moved out to stuff like this. But anyway, I'm calling it a day on that one.